Hello everyone, this is Mike. Welcome to my channel, Mike the Tech Savvy. In some of my previous videos you may have noticed that I am wearing different watches. Well, that is another hobby of mine, which in my opinion is very interesting, maybe even more so interesting than the usual videos that I'm making. Therefore, I'm gonna add another type of video to my channel, and this is watch reviews. I will of course alternate between my usual content and this new type of videos. It's one of my earliest passions, and I want to think that I have some very interesting content coming up. The following video is my first watch review. The watch that I'll be presenting today, it's a budget Doxa diver's watch. Let's just call it diver's watch for the sake of the argument. I will get into a lot of detail later on in this video. The Doxa Aquaman model. The box, it's a normal cardboard box, nothing really special. You have some orange accents here, and yeah, that's about it. And it is marked of course with the Doxa brand name and the year when Doxa was founded. This is the watch. Let's put this aside for now. It is on a standard faux leather pillow, nothing special. We have here the warranty card and the usual mentions along with the purchase date, which is somewhere in 2011. And here we do have the receipt and all the conditions for the warranty. Let's put the box and everything else aside and take a look at the watch itself. I have zoomed in a bit. This is the watch. I will give you a few specs first, and then we'll take a deeper look into the design and the movement and everything else. So of course this is a men's watch. The case is stainless steel, the diameter around 45 millimeters and about 49 lug to lug. Sapphire crystal on front. You have a rubber strap. This model also came with a metal bracelet or a PVD coated metal bracelet. It weighs around 100 grams with this silicone strap on, and yeah, that's mostly it. So let me just dive into the history of this watch for a moment. In 2006, Doxa launched this Doxa Aquaman in Eastern Europe and in some parts of Asia, and they wanted to launch it as a more budget Doxa diving watch, like let's say a more entry-level Doxa diving watch. It has a Swiss movement. Yeah, of course we have the Swiss made marking here. This watch in particular has the Ronda 715 movement, which is not great and unfortunately is not the most robust movement, the most accurate one, but it does the job. It's a quartz movement, you cannot really expect that much from it. The launch price was around $200, but it shortly dropped to around $150. At some point it was also available in the US market, but the price was around $500, so much higher than what it was offered for in Europe. This watch in particular has a silver dial, which looks really good. This model was also offered with a traditional orange dial, black, blue and yellow dial. It also could have had a PVD coated case. For all the variants, you had this black with silver bezel, which looks pretty good. It's unidirectional, of course, just like a true diving watch, and it has 120 clicks, which is not bad. Let me just align it. Water resistance 100 meters, which is not nearly enough for diving, but I took this watch to the swimming pool and I had no issues whatsoever. Of course you have a screw-in crown, which is pretty good. It has a good feeling, you have good grip on it with the Doxa logo on it. It looks pretty good. The case shape is pretty nice, pretty, let's say, not so classical. The lug width, of course, it is the standard 20 millimeters, just like the traditional Seiko divers watches and so forth. You have these orange markers with lume inside them. It is not very strong. This is not like the Seiko Monster level, but it does the job. It's not a dedicated diver's watch. You also have the markings here 13, 14 up to 24, which reminds us of military watches. Let me just try it on for a second and I will tell you how it feels on my wrist. You have this Doxa clasp here, which is pretty nice. You have this Doxa silicone strap, which is pretty thick and durable, I might add. On the back you have the usual markings, so stainless steel, water resistant, 10 atmospheres, sapphire crystal and Swiss made, along with the model number, so 650.10. Just put it down. I have a very small wrist, so I cannot really wear big watches. Usually the Seiko Monster is more or less the biggest watch I can wear, but this one can still be worn by me, which is a pretty good thing, and I believe it looks pretty good. This is not a very thick watch, but it's quite utilitarian. It looks good. This strap is very comfortable, so yeah, it's a pretty good daily driver material. The crown isn't protruding too much, so it doesn't really bother you in any way, even if it's not at 4 o'clock. It's all the standard 3 o'clock position. Case is quite comfortable. The lugs do not bring any discomfort into wearing this watch, so I would say it's a pretty comfortable watch overall. As you may have noticed, this watch is in pretty good shape. I'm not sure if you can call it new old stock anymore, because I'm not sure if it's old enough for this, but it's almost brand new in box, which is quite a rare thing for this model, given that it's been almost 15 years since it was launched and it was sold pretty rapidly. This was the review of this, well, budget diver, if we can call it like this. This is not a watch suitable for diving, but it should be more than enough for swimming. If you have any additional questions about this watch, please do let me know in the comment box. This was the review for today of this beautiful silver dialed Doxa Aquaman watch. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, please do press the thumbs up button. If you'd like to see more similar videos in the future, also press the subscribe button, which will be displayed right here in the bottom left part. Once again, thank you so much for watching this video. I wish you a great day and see you next time. Bye!